Hello, election will come and go. Forget parties. Please listen to me. This is what I want to say now. Nigeria is going to be a better place if this thing can be done. Forget about parties. Whether any parties, I don't want to mention parties' name. I'm not here to join it. No, it's not election that is happening now. That is happening or that will happen will not change anything. No matter the campaign, it will not change anything. There is one thing that will change any country in Africa, especially Nigeria, which is patronize Nigeria. Let every politician, every civil servant, everybody that has set his mind to say, I want to serve Nigeria, even as little as a gate man in a primary school, patronize Nigeria. If you cannot patronize Nigeria, don't work for the government. Then Nigeria will be a better place. Nigeria will be Nigeria will begin to work as AI. Like when you these days, there are things we just put in your phone under AI. Before you know, it will work automatically for you. Nigeria will work like that. How do I mean? I will give example, a logical example. Every man that is listening to me now, or every woman that is listening to me, if you are a father, if you are a mother, even as a bachelor, your house, you take care of your house very well. The little you have, you use it to take care of that house. As a man, you want to have a television. You want to make sure there is always light. You go and get a generator. God bless you, you have your own house, and you want to make water, you now go and sink borehole. You do everything. The level you are, you want to make sure that things are comfortable for you and your family. Why? Because your children, your wife, even if as a boy, as a bachelor, your girlfriend is living with you or wants to come and visit you, what do? You keep everywhere okay as a man. But if your families are not living with you, like some people that are living abroad now, for example, that they are living alone, their family are not living with them. Maybe their family is in Africa or in Nigeria and they are not living with them. They are living alone. Those kind of people, most of them, some of them, let me say so, they don't care about where they are living. Maybe they are living in one room. They only do one or few things, but they spend more to take care of where their families are living in Nigeria. They want to make sure that everything is okay because why? Their families are living there. So that is the problem of Nigeria. Go and check. Take statistics. Quote me wrong in this video. Any politicians in Nigeria, from the presidency to anybody from the House of Senate or the Senate, anywhere, go and check. The governors, anywhere, go and check. 99% of them, their families are living abroad. Except those ones you see that their wife are playing the same politics with them, they have to be in Nigeria. Or the one that is not aged enough to live alone. But as long as they are more than 18 years, they can live alone, all their families are living abroad. Now government, they take care of that abroad. That abroad not be this, the abroad not be God, not be heaven. Now human being, the same politician, the same government are the one building that country, where you now feel comfortable that your children can live there. You take your family, you carry them and take them there. They are living there, but you cannot leave them in the country that you are taking care of. Just like I have a house, and that house, I'm there, I'm controlling everybody in that house, but my family cannot live in that house. I now take my family to go and live in another man's house because that man's house is better. And I'm not telling the people living in my house that don't worry, I'm going to put light here, I'm going to put water here, I'm going to make sure that I paint this house. Who are you fooling? At least let us grow up. Think of this. Because the truth is this. If they put it into law now, or my point is this, the reason of making this video, let them make it a law in Nigeria or any African country. Let them make it a law that from now henceforth, If you want to serve the government, you must patronize the government. You must live with the government. Your immediate family, when I mean immediate family, your wife, and your children, they will live in Nigeria. If they are living abroad before, if you know you want to come and rule a country, you want to take care of a country, then tell them to come back. Let them let them come back. You want to serve a country. It's because you think you want to come and better this country for us. Don't let any of your family. If they say, no, I can't come back, why will I come back? Then leave it. Leave it for those that are here with their family that wants to take care of this country. Then you will see that things will begin to work automatically for the country. That is my honest opinion. I have thought of it. I said, let's forget about these politicians. Tomorrow, if this, whether, as I said before, I don't want to mention any party's name. If this party did not rule this time, after 4 or 8 years, everybody will run to the other party. If this one didn't rule, everybody will run to the other party. And listen, we have never heard about any president in any African country, especially country like Nigeria, that you will always celebrate the president that just passed. You will always celebrate that one. You say, that one was better than this one. This one that we have now, don't worry, when he leaves, the next one, we will say, the one that we are even condemning now, we will still say, this one is better. It has always been like that, right from the day I was born. I've never seen anybody that will not celebrate the president that just left. Everybody is always celebrating. It's going to continue like that. So the only reason, my kind opinion, if we as bloggers or content creators, whichever you call yourself, can push this forward, push it forward to say, now let everybody take this as a matter. To rule Nigeria, for you to be honest to people you want to campaign with, let's always ask these questions. Bring your family to this country. Look at, sometimes there will be no school. If you are a father and you are the minister of education or whatever, commissioner of education, whichever position you are holding under educational sector, you are at home. You wake up in the morning, you see your children running around, you went to work, you came back. The same thing. At least when you get in the same office you go to every day to fight for the betterment of education of the same country you are ruling, you will find solution to it immediately, because you are seeing the heat at home. But when you come back home, you take your phone and call your children abroad, maybe in any country they are living, and you call, how are you doing, how is education, how is school, have you eaten? Okay, I'm tired, I'm just coming from work, you know the problem of Nigeria, let me just sleep and rest. You drop your phone and you lie down. Tomorrow morning you call them, you cannot fix that country. A country that you are not getting the effect of the problem of the people, you cannot. It's when your family are living. Now, in another thought, they will not be allowed to have any medical response abroad. You will discover that automatically all these Nigerian hospitals, private, is not private hospital, Nigeria government hospitals, you see that the things will begin to work fine. Every other sector, all the sector, even the security we are talking about, will become very okay. Become very okay. No matter, you feel, yes, some people will argue with me to say, even if they are here in that sense of security, they will be going with police. Let them be going with police. There's no problem. Let they have security going with their children and all that. There's no problem about that. But let them be in this country. They will be fed up with the fact that every day, even if they have 5 children, police are following them. Even the children will be uncomfortable. Abroad, where their children are living, no security. Not one that you will see that police is following them. Even if themselves, a minister came the other day, no policeman was moving with him. He was moving freely without any harassment. Because why? The country is okay. So for that reason, by the time they say everybody must patronize the country, you will discover that things will begin to change. Will begin to change. No African country will do that. You can never see a white man or any country abroad, whether any country, those people, you can never see that maybe the president is sick. It will not fly to another country for treatment. No, it doesn't happen. You will not hear that their children is schooling outside that country. All of them are living with them. They are living with them. They are living in the same country. So many countries like that abroad. So Nigerians, let's look at this, my people. Let's fight for this. If we fight for this one cause, you will see Nigeria will be a better place. If you want to come and serve Nigeria for any position, you want to work for the government, even as low as a gate man in a primary school, your children must go to public school, must not attend private school. You will see the difference in Nigerian government actions. Without that, let's forget. God himself, I'm not God, but I believe God himself is saying, these people, their matter don't tire me. Except they do the right thing, I will help them. You understand? God can destroy Egypt and make Israelites to take over that country as their own. But he asked them to leave. He said he took them away from the land of Egypt. He took the Israelites out. Because there are some places, without you doing the right thing, things will not work fine. I told one of my friends who were intending to travel abroad, I said, listen, even the way I'm looking at you in Nigeria, you are a lizard. Because the way you do things, you are not a serious human being. You are not hardworking. Don't think if you go abroad, you will be hardworking. Or don't think you go to abroad, you become great. If you don't take time, as you are a lizard in Nigeria, when you get to abroad, you can never be a crocodile. Even if you are not careful, you will not become a war gecko. You will reduce. That is how it is. So we should look at this matter very well. That every government in Nigeria should patronize the country. None of you should let your family, your wife, your children live outside Nigeria. Except when you now finish your education, when you now finish your tenure, you can take your wife and children and leave. No problem. But as long as you are serving the country, your children, your family, your wife and children must live in that same country. If you do that, you see Nigeria will be a different thing entirely. Even ordinary chairman in my local government, the children, he took all the wife and children, all of them to the UK. They are in the UK. They are studying, the children are studying in the UK, and it's the one local government taking care of the local government is leaving. How can he be serious about it? That's why they'll say, they'll say, now consign them, maybe they kill themselves. Because a time will come, he will pack his load and leave and go and stay there. So let's stand by this. If this can work, this law can stay in Nigeria, Nigeria will be a better place. Thank you very much. Bye.